Man, Cavs up 5-0 already. Game just started.
Now from the
Yep, that's how it goes.
So many Pro Bowls were on the island of Oahu in the capital city.
All right, this is a rematch from the Super Bowl.
Tonight it's the Thursday.
Can we mimic the game?
Of playing at that level.
As it'll be the Dragons of Tokyo taking on the Black Knights of Honolulu.
Here, I brought you to Hawaii, right?
And happy to have you along. We are underway.
I was in Hawaii in the Super Bowl.
No, you weren't. I think it was like a random stadium.
Oh, good-looking return.
No!
He's past the 30.
Go! Yes!
Touchdown.
Well, it's already looking like a freaking replicate, or what is it called? A replica.
In preparation,
I was not expecting to do that.
Okay, we've got to start fast. We've got to take the crowd out of it, as you just talked about there. We've got to control the ball early. And in this case, forget fast start. This is a blazing start. What they've talked about all week is the offensive unit doing that. Not necessarily the guys returning the opening kickoff, but believe me, they'll take this.
All right, well, let's go.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. On the ground, the drive starts with Wilson. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. That's a gain of 13 and a very solid opening play for this offense.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Let's go now. Head to 60. Head to 60. Let's see 19.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down.
Texas.
Going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one.
Jerseys are kind of throwing me off. We are wearing kind of the same colors.
2nd and 10.
Yeah, I picked mine before you picked yours.
Looking to throw. Sewell. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's steal. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
3rd and 1.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down.
60 by 6. 60 by 6.
Off the play fake. Sewell.
No, I threw it too early anyway, but I was going to get sacked.
Intercepted. And the return stops just a little bit shy of midfield at the 48-yard line. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48.
19 tight. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Throwing to start the drive. Green. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Nice way to
I don't
start
know
the drive.
how I
A
got
gain of 12
that
and a
bar
first
to show
down.
up, but that was
Now you can
crazy.
exhale. The season is officially underway. Plenty of work done during the offseason, camp, and the preseason that led to that first throw of the year.
Get it. Cougar 19.
I got that church guy you were talking about,
Now on 1st down.
or it might have been a different church.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back complete. And he's got this down almost to the 20.
I still have Joe
before he's
Church.
dropped. He's been a one-man wrecking crew.
Oh, that's just probably a different church then.
This time 18 more.
Yeah, probably.
And a 1st down.
Ready. 60 bison. 60 bison. Ready.
Back to throw. Green. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down. It will. Well, only 3 plays in here, but really, Charles, a solid start for this offense, and now we'll see if they can continue their mission to end this drive in 6.
And I wonder if their play caller right now is reflecting on that last big play that they've had on this drive. Do you come back with something similar, or do you have a counter to it to kind of show it and go to something else and create another big play?
That's complete right around the this opening drive, and he's now perfect 4 of 4 to start. Pretty solid execution here.
And how about how everyone's handled their nerves? Because you know what it's like to start a ball game. You're so amped up and ready to go, but sometimes the execution isn't there. They've been flawless so far. Well drilled, well prepared, and excited to start this game.
Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Ready,
They'll
set.
come up facing 3rd and 5.
Dragon 60. Come on, set. 19, 18. Mustang 19. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready?
They'll look to throw again. This will be caught at about the 5. And he's into the end zone for the receiving touchdown.
All right.
From 6 yards away. And the Dragons have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0.
Honestly, when you threw that interception, I didn't think I caught that ball. I thought you caught that ball. I was questioning why the screen was turning.
Yeah, same jersey numbers, or I mean, colors.
It's really bothersome.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
First down and 10. And they're on the 27-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
10 at the 44-yard line.
Back to throw now on first down. And he's got his big tight end here. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
As long as
Walter.
As long as I'm up 1 score at the half, that way, if you come back and score.
Now they've got one, and they could not be happier. And I don't say that lightly because they always seem happy here. But now this could be the start of something really, really special. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. Complete. Richardson has it. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22.
The 22-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Second quarter down. It's our home team with possession as they've got it with a 2nd and 1 coming up. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Oh, man, you should have caught that.
It's incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about
Just because I got this lead don't mean I'm going to fucking hold it. I need all the picks I can get. All of them.
On the scoreboard.
They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Back to throw again. Under pressure, and he'll go down.
Sacks work too. Thank you, D-line.
It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down.
I know we don't have a special scoreboard to show it, but the offense, they've surrendered more sacks than they have points thus far. This defense, they're winning in all phases of the game right now.
So as it turns out, that sack doesn't wind up costing them, Charles. They at least get points, get 3 of them.
Yeah, that's where your kicker can really come to your rescue because you know after the sack there was a little consternation there. Are we out of field goal range? Are we going to be able to get 3? In this case, he stepped right up and gave them exactly what they needed.
And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Perfect start to the season on their first drive last time out, able to find the end zone, and we'll see if they can make it 2 for 2 here in week 1. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play, and it'll be second down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
Operating from the gun, Green. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
Bronco 80.
Operating from the gun, Green. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. And they're able to convert on 3rd with a solid gain of 23. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there. Forced the ball forward.
That was big.
Second down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Panther 11, Panther 11. 19 tight, 19 tight.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line.
Yeah, that was huge.
The defense rising to the challenge and
Yeah.
on the sand.
I may have a plan for this, but I highly doubt it's going to work.
On the jump.
Now 3rd down and very long.
Get it. Come back, 18 Cardinal, 18.
Operating from the gun, Green.
Yeah,
Left side, it's complete.
it wasn't breaking.
They get a big amount back, 18 yards, but they'll still look at a 4th down now. And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost. And they will stretch the lead now to 17-3. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. Well, at least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you've met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd
I do
down.
not see this going well.
Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say
It actually worked.
It's going to be another frustrating end to a drive here. This offense, they've not been able to get anything going in this first half. And now it's going to be time to gather on the sidelines and try to figure out what's going wrong. Who has an idea? Who has a plan? Time to implement it.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try and increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
Cougar 19.
On first down, he'll drop to throw.
My man fell down.
And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. 16 more on that one and another first down.
16 yards. First down.
Come on, come on. Hit. 70 Timberwolves.
Looking to throw. Green. Going for the deep ball. And that's going to be incomplete.
Oh, that's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
Cowboy 80. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Ready.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
Cup 19. Cup 19.
They'll look to throw now on first down. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Oh, nice defensive effort there, providing the hit as the ball got to the receiver, separates him from the catch, and normally he's a sure-handed target.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Dragon 6. Ready, ready. Take go.
Back to throw. Green. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
10 yards to go.
Get it. Ready.
Operating from the gun. Green. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And this one is right through. And that will extend their lead even further. So they're content to take the 3. Somewhat of a conservative call there, opting not to go for it on 4th and inches.
And that's from a team that you and I know is not usually playing it close to the vest. It's a little bit of a surprise that they opted for the 3 instead of going for it.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
28-yard line.
No. 70 Lions.
And with time running short here, they'll simply take it.
All right.
That should do it for half number 1. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
Operating from the gun, Sewell. Throw left side complete. That's Steele. That one covers 29 yards. First down.
First down. First First and 10 at the 41-yard
Here
line.
we go. Check. Hurt. 18 Cardinal. 18. Check go.
Looking to throw. Sewell. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
60 Eagles. 60. Go get him.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. He's going to rifle one deep left side.
Too deep.
Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete.
That was a
That
chance
was
for the
sweating
breakthrough.
bullets.
He's got a man running free, and you've got to be able to put that on it. But instead, led him too far, incomplete.
79 Broncos.
From the gun on 3rd down. Sewell. Hit as he throws there, incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks. He seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
So a good drive there to begin quarter number 3, but they're only able to shave 3 points off the lead.
Well, something's better than nothing, all right? They didn't play particularly well in the first half, but they definitely need him to step on the accelerator now and play a whole lot better.
And he returns this to the 22.
First down and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
7 Pirates. 2. Cougar 19. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Green throwing to start the drive. His throw incomplete.
That was lagging right there.
Basically, you're not going to outwork two guys very often.
Double coverage. I thought he was going to go somewhere else for the football. I get it. That's a stud wide receiver. You want to try to get him the football.
Yeah, sometimes you rely on him a bit too much, and you forget the other options that are out there.
Cup 19. Cup 19.
Now he'll look to throw here on
Let's go, Paxton.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. They push him back 8 yards that time on 2nd down.
Well, partner, we know they came out of the locker room down on the scoreboard, but I will guarantee you the defensive side of the ball gets super emotional. They can come out and play with aggressiveness, with fury, because they don't have to be quite as precise, and it paid off for them on that play, didn't it?
Sure did. Excellent play. Really setting the tone for this third.
Yeah, I gotta defend this vertical.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And the throw
Thank you.
there going to be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. This is brought in at the 21. A good return there, call it 13 yards. And they will take over 1st and 10. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
2nd and 10, 3rd quarter of the season opener. Back to throw. Sewell. Yeah, this throw.
Come on, Richardson.
And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
I'm getting the sense that this offense is getting frustrated. Here we are into the 3rd quarter, and they've had plenty of opportunities to get in sync. Thus far, that hasn't happened. They're looking for answers both on the sidelines and in the huddle looking at each other.
And they'll get him down 2 yards shy after a pickup of 8. 4th and 2. And they'll send out their punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you content to play the field position game?
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game. But why put them in a tougher spot? You want to get out there and get something done on offense and maybe take command of this game yourself.
Ready? 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Green now. From the gun, he'll throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Calling a gain of 6 on the play. And that will bring up second down.
Brings up second and 4 at the 40-yard line.
Here we go, set. Cougar 19. Trap 60, trap 60.
Operating from the gun. Green. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 27 yards there, a first down.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
19 Lions.
Looking to throw. Green. A quick throw there is incomplete.
And now the Cowboys
Man,
say
Aflaro
this
just
time,
ain't like that.
A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Ready? 79 bro. Viking 18. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Go.
Second and 10.
That was a good play.
Stride complete. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. That's good for 28 yards.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
70 Lions. 18 Pioneer. Ready, ready?
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he's got it. Touchdown. From 4 yards out. And the Dragons are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical, that's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the third quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down.
Ooh, I got my man. That's a decoy. Let's go.
Back to throw.
Don't get stuck on me now.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Richardson. So no gain on the play. And it's second down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained. So they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or 2 miss, but that window closed quickly.
Ready?
Looking to throw. Sewell. And he's got his man on the out route. And he's brought down. there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. A 3-score game here late. You can probably rule out the comeback, but certainly some kind of a moral victory to be had if they can get a few more points to close things out. And to that end, a nice pass play there to push things downfield.
Yeah, and we know in this league, a loss is a loss, and no one wants anything to count as a moral victory or, boy, something that feels a little bit cheap. But they trim that lead down to just 2 scores. That's still a benefit.
I'm gonna have you run this way.
Back to throw. Sewell. Now a run here.
Come on, get open.
He'll keep it.
Yep, go back that way. Now hold on to that.
Falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. Looking to throw. Sewell. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Well, offensively, Charles, hard to put a silver lining on this one. No secret that they had to take chances with the score where it is, and it leads to a turnover.
I love how you paint the picture, partner, because you're exactly right about that one. Look at the empty stares on that sideline. This is one of those games where you just want to go crawl under a rock until it's over.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They'll start this drive out on the ground. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
I still don't understand that.
Got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
Warriors 70.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
No let up in this passing game. They've been a well-oiled machine throughout. And I actually saw a few guys on the sidelines at the end of the 3rd quarter doing the old hold up 4 fingers college sign, meaning the 4th quarter is ours. And they certainly weren't kidding.
Back to throw. Green. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. 7 yards there on the first down screen play.
With all the success they've had throwing the football as a pass rusher, you know you've got to come hard when you see him drop back to throw. So I really like this call to counteract that pass rush with a screen. It turns into positive yardage. A lot of times the offense says, just replace the rusher with the ball, and it turns into a good play.
Over the middle, complete. It's Jackson. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down. That is catch number 300 now for his NFL career.
Here we go. Strike. 19 tight. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Ready.
Looking to throw. Green. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Good D.
Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions for that coach, and maybe you and I should attend that press conference and see what he has to say, because someone's going to ask him why he continued to push it. My guess? He didn't like this.
And it's caught. Touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Dragons are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Well, Charles, no matter what the prognosticators say before the season, whether they think you're going to be good, bad, or somewhere in the middle, you never quite know how week 1 is going to play out. But for them, it has been an impressive performance, and they are well on their way to a 1-0 start.
Yeah, it's a lot like opening up presents, isn't it, partner? You're not quite sure what's inside, but you're hopeful, right? In this case, exactly what they were looking for, exactly what they need.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
First down and 10. At their own 28-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week one because they have not been particularly competitive here. At home, no less. These fans just kind of beside themselves right now.
No gain on the play.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
28-yard line.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 11 yards there, first down. Back to throw. Sewell. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Operating from the gun, Sewell. He finds his man, complete. It's Steele. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So from the 36 now, first and 10.
The 36-yard line.
Looking to throw. Sewell. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
And good yardage there on first down because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively, or it could have gone for more.
He's into space past the 25. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Dragon 60, 70 Timberwolf. Cup 19, Cup 19.
Back to throw. Sewell. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Richardson. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 12 more yards there and another first down. Well, this game well in hand. Perhaps we are seeing the coverage lighten up a little bit as they got burned there a bit for a first down.
But we certainly know the coach isn't happy along the sideline because he certainly wants them to finish this one out the way they started it. He doesn't want to give up any soft completions, no late points. He wants this lead to...
And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted.
All right, good game.
Well, partner, tonight was a great way to kick the season off. That before the game, probably as much pomp and circumstance to start a season as I can ever remember. And this is just game one of many to come. Sitting next to you, really looking forward to it.
As am I. Great to be back in booth with you for another season. Great to get this year underway. You and I both know interesting is going to be the word. An extra week now as part of that newer 17-game season. What a fun opener tonight. We know the better games are still on their way, but I'm glad that we got started.
So for Tokyo, they start the season with a great win on the road here in the Thursday opener. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week. Meanwhile, for Honolulu, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for Charles Davis and our